They're always associating wealth with evil.
Now, you might be wondering, why is that Christian geek responding to this guy? He's a motivational speaker who talks about getting rich. That doesn't seem like Jake's vibe to talk about, but he's slandering comics and mixing faith into what he says. And so I feel I am perfectly suited to respond to this guy, and because I don't want my voice to come out of sync with the video, which is what happens when you do multiple clips in a single stitch, I'm going to try and do this in one take. First of all, my guy, not all superheroes are poor. You got Iron Man, Batman, T'Challa. They're not all powerless too, because like I said, Black Panther. You've got all sorts of wealthy businessmen who are also superheroes. And furthermore, not every superhero is poor outside of the rich ones. Most of them are pretty middle class. And even Superman, who you said was this poor little orphan boy, he wasn't really poor. He came from middle America, came from cornfields, but he wasn't like struggling to pay the bills. He had a pretty high-paying job at a really well-respected newspaper. There's nothing that says, oh yeah, to be virtuous, you must be unsuccessful. That's so dumb, okay? And let's talk about this equating wealth with evil. A lot of times, rich people are evil. Look at the world today, man. The richest people in the world are doing some pretty diabolical stuff to keep us under their thumb, man. And you talk about faith. You talk about Christian faith, from what I can tell, because it seems very vague. You seem to use a lot of Christianese, but I haven't really seen you. You talk about, not yet. I haven't watched all your videos, but I definitely see you talk about faith. Jesus said it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. The Bible says that the love of money is the root of many evils. Not money is the root of all evil. That is something that has been a bastardized version of that verse, which drives me nuts. But it does say that the love of money is the root of many evils. So obviously wealth is something that can sidetrack us very easily and has sidetracked many people. There's the rich young ruler who, when God told him, sell all you have and follow me, he left dejected because he didn't keep all the 10 Commandments. He coveted what he had. He coveted what others had and wanted to keep what he had. He was greedy. There is so much in the Bible that warns people about the dangers of wealth. Now, I will say this. Wealth does not mean you can't be a godly person. God blesses people with wealth, and then they use that for his kingdom. We are not blessed by God with wealth or what we have because we did good things. We are blessed because God knows we'll use those resources for good. Everything God gives us, we are to use for his glory and to bring others to know him. Whether that is your time, your resources, or your money. Does that mean we can't enjoy spending a little money on ourselves? No. But when God gives you an ample resource, he gives it to you to glorify him, not yourself. So don't turn God's house into a den of thieves by mixing faith with get rich quick and with being money hungry, because we know what God did to the tables of money hungry people in his temple. Also, keep out of comics. That's also my territory, buddy.